These are the top 5 best content ideas that I have personally generated free real estate leads from. Today, I will write all 5 of them down right here, and I will back every single one of them up with proof. And first, before I get to that, we will start with the one that has generated me the least amount of leads, but they were still free and high quality, and finishing with the last one, which generated me hundreds of home sales. Number 1, Pinterest. Yep, I forgot an E right there, Pinterest. Now, again, this is one that we have not generated the most amount of business, but we have generated free leads. And what you do is basically go there and you type in living in Portland, Oregon. You're gonna notice that it is an actual search term. So this is something that people are actually searching up. And you're gonna notice that you've got a lot of these big, bright, beautiful colored pins. And well, this big one that sticks right out here, that is by the livinginportlandoregon.com team. That is our real estate team. We have created pins for those that like to go to Pinterest to plan and make their Pinterest boards. If you go to our actual Pinterest site, you will see that we actually have hundreds of followers and we get thousands of monthly views every single month. So later on in this video, we will discuss how we make these. But what I want to talk about is if you are a creative person, if you know how to make templates on Canva or PicMonkey and make a lot of great pictures and write little blog posts about this, Pinterest can be an actual lead generating tool for you where you don't have to cold call or pay for leads. This is a great way to get inbound traffic. All right, let's get right into numero dos, which is the podcast. So again, just to prove it, I would go here. This is my Apple podcast. You just go right into the search tab, and this is gonna go to all of the different podcasts. If you're using Spotify, it's the same thing. Again, typing in living in Portland, Oregon, or let's just see what happens when you type in Portland, Oregon. When we open this up, you're gonna notice a few things. You've actually got my shiny face right here, right here, right here. So not only is our show ranking, some of our podcasts are ranking, we are pulling up here. We have multiple different episodes. We've got a lot of reviews. And now if we take a look at the back end, this is the Living in Portland, Oregon podcast with daily downloads, sometimes hundreds of downloads every single day. This is a lot of content that we have just recorded in the studio or taken from videos and uploaded. But these podcasts actually do generate reach outs. They generate emails. They generate leads. This, again, if you've noticed 2 things already, we are searching for things, and that is how you get to the ideal clientele. But we got 3 more content ideas to go, and you do not want to miss the last one. Real quick, go ahead and comment down below. What is your number 1 lead generating platform that is free? I'm not talking about these ones you got to spend thousands of dollars to get a bunch of crappy leads. How are you organically creating leads every day? So, number 3, we need to write in here is GMB. That would be Google My Business. Now, before I show you our actual page, I do need to preface this with Google My Business is a little bit more difficult than just creating a Google My Business page, uploading some pictures, and calling it good. You really need to have your past clients get active and get those Google reviews. But even more importantly, you need to make sure that you are updating it every day. That is one of the biggest misconceptions in Google My Business and in real estate is that you can just create this page and get discovered. But Google really rewards you for putting fresh daily content. So pictures, those kind of things can really help to actually elevate you up into the ranking. To prove that, if you go right here to Google Maps, I typed in Portland, Oregon, and I typed in Southwest Washington real estate. So both of those. And if you look right away, the results are both sponsored. So they're paying for that ranking. The next one up, Jesse Dow, Heather Listy, Jackson Wilkie. That would be me. We are ranking right here as the number 1 organic Google My Business page. So when people are actually in your area and they're searching Portland, Oregon real estate, you have the ability to rank your Google My Business page once. Now we have click to call. You can actually just click the button. We get a lot of phone calls that way, and they have the ability to go to our website, which we'll show here in a second, which is not filled with property and IDX. That is the worst thing that you can do. You don't need to have IDX pages to get leads. You need to have reasons to get them to the page. But this is something that I would look heavily into doing and updating every single day to do that because it's free. And hey, when people search, they will reach out to you. You don't have to convert these clients. Number 4, we are getting up to the leads. Now we've really closed some serious homes with this, and that would be blogs, right? The blog. Now again, before I show you actual data and proof of our blogs, I really want to talk about something important. This does not mean that you need to go out and create a Pinterest page, a a Google My Business page, start blogging, start podcasting, and do what we're going to discuss here in a little bit. You need to figure out what you're good at. The reason we don't do or generate as many leads with Pinterest or with podcasting as we do our fifth and final one is because it's not our focus. I am a video guy. I love video. Creating the Pinterest stuff, we paid people to do that once we had success. But if you are a creative person, that's something that you could do easily every day and enjoy it, go all in. If you're somebody who knows how to write very well, you can get on there and write blogs. I would be doing it every single day. If you're somebody who hates the way that you look on video or you hate the way that you write, well, then you could be podcasting every day. There is one thing in common that I will talk about after this, where if you do not do it, you ain't gonna generate any leads. For this example, we need to go right here to a fresh search page, and we will just re-click living in Portland, Oregon. And the first thing you'll notice right out of the gate, you notice how a lot of these blog titles have numbers? Those are really clicky. So that's a way to really help you to click. Pods, so you're gonna have a lot of moving companies that rank here in all of these cities. They've gotten smart and they realize that when people are moving and buying houses, they do a ton of research. Now, did you notice one thing about all of our content ideas? We haven't talked about social media yet. We are living on search engine platforms. We are living where people can actually seek information. And if you know what the number one aspect of the sales process is, it is seeking information. So we have built our entire business, and in the last 3.5 years, closed 475 home sales for $7.2 million in gross commissions. Yes, millionaire status from living on organic platforms and generating organic leads. And where is the rest of our competition? They're on these social media platforms. They're dancing or they're making memes where they're making fun of all of our clients. Do you truly think somebody who is buying or selling a house wants to see a meme about how dumb they are on Instagram? I don't think so. Now, there are incredible ways to leverage an Instagram or a Facebook to actually generate business, but it's not looking at these viral videos from these people who don't even hold a real estate license. It is by creating content around answering your consumers' questions. Or what did you just click a video on? Content ideas, content marketing that is answering your consumers' questions. And if we look here, we just go right down, we have a blog right here that is answering the consumers' questions, right? Living in Portland, Oregon, the pros and cons. So we have tons and tons of blogs where we not only have the blog written, but we link a YouTube video in it because Google owns YouTube, and that is a way to help you rank your blogs higher. Now, 50% of the world likes to read blogs and the other 50% likes to watch video. What we have learned though is that people actually search out cities and suburbs 12 to 15 times a month more in YouTube than they do Google. So when they're moving to your city, they want to see it with their own eyes. They don't really want to read about it as much. So we generate a lot of leads from our website, but it's not near as many as the last thing that I'm going to talk about. But I just want to touch on something real quick. You will notice that even if you go to our main homepage, we do not have an IDX anywhere. We do not want them searching properties. We don't care about that. I know, you know, Zillow has the best platform for searching homes. To get people to your website, don't ever be tricked by this, people. Don't spend money to get an IDX. Don't spend money to try and get lead capture. You want to create value through Pinterest boards, right? You need to create it through blogs, and that links to your website. Then when you give them all of the valuable information with all of your blogs, then they come right here and they click the button to call you, and we generate leads every day from this website through blog writing. And just to show it here, when we go to our blog tab, you will notice that we have just got tons and tons of blogs. So we are ranking all over Portland and Vancouver, Washington for these beautiful blogs. So, you want to know something? We've generated business from Pinterest, from podcasting, from Google My Business, from blogging, but number 5 has generated the most home sales, not only for us, but thousands of other real estate agents. YouTube. Homies, YouTube is the cream of the crop. Now, if you're gonna create a YouTube channel, there's a few things that you need to know. YouTube Shorts are not a good way to go. YouTube Shorts bring in an unwanted traffic. The name of the game of YouTube is longest average view duration. In fact, if you look at an article where they analyzed over 1.3 million YouTube videos, the number one reason, longer videos outrank short videos. In fact, they found on an average length of video ranking on the first page of YouTube is 14 minutes and 50 seconds long. Now, with this YouTube channel alone, this This is one of my 13 real estate YouTube channels that I have created, not including the thousands that we have helped coach agents do. This is following the living in method. So we created the living in method about 3.5 years ago. If you want to learn exactly how to do it, you can go to Audible or Amazon and check out the $1 billion channel method. This is an entire book to help you with your marketing and discover who you are so you can attract your ideal audience. But the number one thing that I learned early on with YouTube is that I was shooting very quick, short videos, and I was doing inspection videos, I was doing listing videos, I was doing those dreadful interview videos where I interviewed shops and restaurants and bar owners, and it was all miserable. And one thing that I learned, it wasn't searchable. This is the 8th YouTube channel that I've created, and the one thing you'll notice is that my average video length is right around 25 to even 30 or 35 minutes long. And we still generate millions of views, 42.2 million impressions. So YouTube has placed our videos for free in front of over 42 million people. And we have average view durations when they find us in search of over 6 minutes. And when YouTube suggests our videos to people most likely to watch our audience, those 42 million impressions, right? We get an average view duration of 11 minutes. So we want good, long videos. Now, people sit there and they watch us every single day. Now, to prove this, I will give you one of the most staggering statistics. If I go to more right here and I actually hit device type, with the lifetime of my channel, 1.4 million views have come from the television set. So have you been to a marketing conference talking about how our clients have a shorter and shorter attention span? That's because they're marketing in the wrong spots. They're just talking about views. I talk about closed home sales. Now, I started shooting a lot longer videos just in the last 6-9 months, and those videos are going viral. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views, and you will notice 60.5% of my views are now coming from the television set. These people watch me every single week. They watch every single video I do. We get 300 to 400 reach outs every single month, and these people are begging to work with us, which is helping us to close dozens of homes every single month. If you haven't yet, write this down or go to Facebook and join our free Facebook group. It is Channel Junkies YouTube for Real Estate. All the insight that you would ever need is there. Go check it out. And this video right here, this video will teach you how you can get 127 leads in the next week alone from YouTube. So go check that out right there.